If you click this video, then you're probably wondering if 2024 is a bad year to start your real estate career. There's a lot of talk about the market crashing and interest rates going up, making this opportunity not so good anymore. Well, in this video, I aim to debunk some of the myths that you might be hearing and then uncover if now is a good time or a bad time to get into this industry. Let's dive right into it. My name is Chris with the Empire Real Estate YouTube channel. On this channel, we talk about real estate entrepreneurship and growing your real estate empire. Before we get started, I do want to offer you our How to Get Licensed and Start Your Real Estate Career Guide. In that guide, you'll find exactly how to get started and get your license and launch your career. So if you want to check that out, click the link down below, and I hope you enjoy it. So, is real estate really worth it in 2024? A lot of people got into this career in 2022 and 2023, and some are already out, some have already failed, and some have already entirely left the industry. So if you know somebody like that, you might be questioning if this is a good idea or you should just skip it completely. Well, I've been a real estate agent for the past 9 years. I've been through good markets, I've been through bad markets, and it's actually even crazy for me to sit here and say 9 years. It actually makes me think like, wow, a lot of time has passed and I've seen it all. There's been a lot of ups and downs, but I can tell you through my experience, what my thoughts are and if I think now is a good time to get involved with this industry, or if I think it's just a complete waste of time and you should go do something else. So the first thing I want to go over is now a good time or a bad time? Well, if you got licensed in 2023, it was probably the toughest time to be an agent. Interest rates shot from around 3% all the way up to the high 7s. This has been a giant shock to the market. It caused a lot of people to not want to sell, and it caused a huge problem with real estate inventory, causing a lot of agents to have to be super competitive and go up against each other to get the very few amount of sales that were going on. Now, if you know somebody that went through the 2023 market, they'll probably tell you how challenging it was. In fact, this was probably the most challenging year in real estate for me and my team. However, the sun is starting to shine. Interest rates as of now are starting to come back down, and it's getting a lot easier to be able to find deals and get sales under contract. So if you're thinking about getting into this business and you are really ambitious and you're really motivated, then I would say now can be a good time to break into it. However, like anything else, timing is one thing, but the amount of work you put in is a completely different thing. When I first got started as a real estate agent, I was only 22 years old, and a lot of people told me that was a bad time to get involved. The market wasn't super hot, and I was really young. A lot of my friends just didn't have any interest in buying real estate. A lot of them was looking to get into their first rentals, and a lot of people told me like, don't leave your good corporate job in banking to get involved with this industry because you're not going to make any money. So a lot of people are going to tell you the time is bad, but if you have a genuine desire, you can totally make this happen. Real estate transactions happen every single day. And if you're a motivated agent and you do the right marketing and you spend the time to build your business, then those transactions can happen through you. And that's what you want to do. You want to start getting more and more of those transactions closing through you, and you want to be the agent on those transactions. So in my opinion, there are harder times and then there are less hard times to become a real estate agent. A lot of it depends on the market conditions. But if you're motivated and you really want to grow this business, in my opinion, you can make it happen in any market. You're just going to be tackling different kinds of clients. So when interest rates really shot up, the agents that were working with investors that were looking for off-market deals did really well. Also, the agents that were working with people that absolutely had to sell. If you have a big referral base through, say, divorce attorneys, you can do very well in those markets because people that have to sell, they have to sell, and they're going to most likely use an agent. So it's finding the right niche and finding the right avenue for the particular market condition. That's the whole point of this video, is that you can totally make it happen. But to answer your question, the big overall picture is it's not a bad time to be an agent, and I think things are going to get better as the year goes on. Now, there are some changes coming into play. And the real estate industry itself is changing a lot. There's some lawsuits happening as in regard to buyer agency, and you want to get ahead of that if you're going to get involved in this industry. I do have some other videos on this channel that you could check out about how to gain buyer clients and go through buyer consultations. If you're going to get into this industry and you're going to be a buyer's agent, I would highly suggest learning that entire process, because as time goes on, you're going to have to most likely negotiate your commission with the buyers, and that's something you want to learn how to do from day one. When I started in real estate, I didn't do this right away. A lot of times I would show houses to people without signing them on as clients. And then I quickly learned that I was wasting a lot of time with people that weren't very serious about buying houses. And I quickly changed that, and I learned how to master the buyer presentation. So these are all changes that are happening in 2024. But if you're interested in growing your real estate business, now could be a great time. So drop it in the comment section below if you're going to be growing your business this year, and smash the like button and subscribe for more real estate videos. Thanks for tuning in.